How is it 8 days until my son's 3rd birthday? Good morning. Oh, look, there's a neighborhood cat's looking for breakfast. I feel like it's been forever since I picked up the camera and vlogged. And that's mostly because I took a job where this mother needed her daughter's school pants hemmed about 4 to 5 inches shorter. And she just couldn't afford to use those expensive tailors in town, so I offered to do it for a much lower price. I'm not a professional, I don't have a shop or anything, but you know, I can hem some pants. But also just because I know what it was like growing up having clothes that did not fit me properly. I grew taller a lot faster than I grew wider, so I was wearing little girls' pants, but they were about 5 inches too short for me, so my mom had to buy patterns for pants and make my pants. She even had to alter the pattern, like cut them at the knee and make them longer by like 4 inches so that I would finally have pants that actually fit me. So I know I was, doing this job for less than minimum wage, but I really was just feeling for this kid that doesn't have clothes that fit her. Just wanted to do a kindness while also, maybe that's a thing that I end up doing, tailoring people's clothes. Maybe this will be a return client, who knows? Gotta do something while I'm staying home, right? I already know people are gonna ask, so yes, my voice does sound weird because I have a bit of a scratchy throat. We had that summer cold come through last week. It really wasn't bad. I didn't really get sick. I had just a scratchy throat, and it's done something weird to my voice. And Kieran didn't get anything. Thora had a runny nose for a day and a half. And then she was just like, I'm good. But Kameron, he was the one that had it for a week before any of us had any symptoms. And he wasn't feeling too good, but he doesn't take his vitamins the way that me and the kids do. He's getting better at it though, because I've been taking mine every single day for a month and a half. And I've always given Kieran his every single day with his morning milk. I just have the drops that I put in his milk, and he gets his every single day. My immune system has been awesome. Everything's been awesome. My nails, I usually have really crappy nails, and these are hard and growing fast. I haven't had nails like these in a long time. Other than that, most everything's been pretty good, aside from this nasty heat wave. That's the downside of it being so hot, is that the kids want to go outside and the ground is just melting your shoes hot, and I'm like, we're not going out there. Can I tell you, this year has gone by so freaking fast. How are kids going back to school right now? How is it August? How is it 8 days until my son's 3rd birthday? I'm not ready. I have the decorations. I have the gluten-free cake mix that just arrived in the mail. Don't think I have butter for the frosting though. I have all those gifts. Yeah, I pretty much have everything. I'm just, anxious about doing a good job. Oh my gosh, 3 years old. I can't believe he's gonna be 3. It has been so fun the last 2 months, seeing Kieran just explode with so much interest in learning. I'm so excited for age 3. I feel like it's gonna be so fun. His latest interest has been the solar system. This is how much he loves this book. We had to tape it together. He loves to go through and point at all of the things and tell me what they are. You guys, he is so smart. He knows all of the planets. If I ask him where they are, out of order and everything, he can point to the correct one. Even though Mercury and Pluto look the same, he knows that Pluto is further away from the sun. This has just been surprisingly one of the best books for him to learn about the solar system. But probably the cutest thing in the world is that Saturn is his favorite, and he hugs Saturn and he goes, "Aww." I should try to get a video of him hugging Saturn, because there's gonna come a day when he doesn't hug Saturn and it's gonna make me so sad. I have this problem where if my children show even the slightest interest in something, I just wanna go buy them everything that has to do with that subject, but I'm like, that's not responsible. So rather than buying something, I go online and I make him little worksheets. It has been just the funnest few months watching him learn. And he's learning multiple things. Like I said, he's learning to write, he's learning to spell, he's learning to read because of these worksheets that we've been making. It's like, if you want your kid to learn something fast, take a subject that they are really interested in and make worksheets like this. My mind is blown. He's learning a lot of things right now that, Damien, you're being weird. He's learning a lot of things right now that I would expect to see in children that are a couple years older than him. For anyone who wants to make something like this, createprintables.com is 100% free. Make a PDF file, save it to your phone, and then download Canva. Open the PDF in Canva and erase whatever random image that Create Printables puts on here, and then paste in one that you actually want. But yeah, here are some of the ones from createprintables.com that Kieran likes to do. This has numbers 1 through 20. And then using this as a template, these are the ones that I made for Kieran that he really enjoys. Now, I know some of you were really interested in the felt food that I started making. And if you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting stories of me making it. It's been so fun. Here are the pancakes that I made. I did a couple pieces of toast. These ones were a lot harder to make, but I still think they turned out cute, even if they're, not quite as pretty as the pancakes. But I was digging through my mom's patterns that she gave me, and I found this. This is where I got the bread pattern. But I want to make all these sandwich fixings, like the cheese, the deli meat, and the condiments. There's like a tomato slice in there as well, some lettuce. Probably will do a vlog some other time with the felt food. Maybe after Kieran's birthday, because that's something I do need to focus on right now. This weekend I'm going to try to get his little farm button-down shirts finished. I am planning on having all of their felt food finished for Christmas. That's not to say that they can't play with it before then. Kieran's definitely been watching me make it, and it was the cutest thing. He grabbed the bread and he was like, ow. He actually took a bite. I don't know if he thought it was real bread at first, but it was the cutest thing, and he just loves it. He tries to feed me the toast too. So yeah, that's what's been going on. We're just, gearing up for Kieran's 3rd birthday. So excited for that. I am hoping to get another vlog out to you guys sooner than, however many days it's been, like a little over a week. I have a big scan tomorrow that I've been waiting for months to get. As you know, I've been really taking charge of my health this year. I actually saw a dentist since I last vlogged, and so glad I found this new dentist. He is amazing. He's one of those people that you feel like is actually talking to you rather than at you, and like, here, do all this unnecessary stuff. He was really honest with me about my scans and my x-rays and everything. And he said, yeah, you do have a couple of fillings that eventually need to be replaced. We can just watch them for now if you want, or we could schedule, to replace them. And just because he was so genuine and not pushy, I was like, yeah, let's just schedule it. So I'm going to be doing that later this month as well. I was just telling him, just taking charge of my health. And he's like, I'm seeing a lot of people in their late 30s and early 40s doing that. And one of the first people they come to is the dentist. He's like, which is really important because your oral health is tied to so many things. So yeah, I have my scan tomorrow. I'll talk more about that in the next vlog. Fingers crossed, it's all just, me just getting older or something. Anyway, the kids are starting to get up. I have to go water the garden. Let me know what you guys have been up to. Have your kids started school? How's that going? It's so weird because I remember always starting school like in September. Eons ago. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.